You know, there are a couple of more, speaking of Disney and Disney Plus, there are a couple more shows on the way that we just heard from an exec at Disney saying Ms. Marvel and Hawkeye are both coming out in 2021. Ms. Marvel and Hawkeye are both coming out in 2021, but we still didn't have any release dates for them. Well, that has changed now, as it's been officially announced that Hawkeye now has a premiere date, and I believe it is November 24th. Yeah, there it is. The Hawkeye series, this comes to us from the folks at Variety, who write, the Hawkeye series at Disney Plus finally has a premiere date. The show, which stars Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld, will start on November 24th. Marvel Studios announced Thursday. Renner will reprise his role as Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, while Steinfeld will play Kate Bishop. By the way, Anna's been watching that show Dickinson on Apple Plus. She's loving Haley in that. She's loving that show.
Oh.
Anyway, and will play Kate Bishop, a Marvel Comics character who took up the Hawkeye mantle after Barton and was also a member of the Young Avenger. So that comes to us from the folks, again, over there at Disney Plus. This is really interesting, and I'll tell you why it's interesting. Number one, the reason why this is interesting is because the Book of Boba Fett is supposed to be opening in December. Disney Plus, and guys in the live chat, correct me if I'm wrong, Disney Plus already announced that they are going to be releasing their, what is it, Tuesdays? Their premium shows are going to be released on Tuesdays.
Is it Tuesdays or Wednesdays?
You know what?
I thought it was
Tuesday midnight for
Tuesday,
me.
okay.
So Wednesdays, yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Well put. So Wednesdays, that's good. But if this series is minimum 6 episodes long, that means we're going to get some overlap.
Yeah.
That means we're going to get weeks where we're going to have a brand new Book of Boba Fett and a brand new
So
episode of Hawkeye debuting on the same day. That seems weird. Here's the other interesting part about this. The other interesting thing about this is we still don't have a release date for Ms. Marvel. They just said a couple of weeks ago that Ms. Marvel is coming out in 2021.
We're halfway through. We're more than halfway through the year.
Is it going to come out in December? I don't think so. Are we going to have Ms. Marvel, Hawkeye, and Book of Boba Fett episodes dropping on the same day? I don't think so. So that probably means that Ms. Marvel, A, is getting bumped to 2022. That seems unlikely, though, because, again, the Disney exec just said it's coming out in 2021. It's not like that happened 6 months ago.
Yeah.
That was just recently. So it means it's probably going to come out prior to November, which makes it weird that they would announce the release date for Hawkeye before they would announce the release date for Ms. Marvel.
That does make it weird.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how that's all going to go about. Kimberly, let me ask you this. What do you think about this November release date? And how do you think this is going to affect Book of Boba Fett? Do you think we're going to get Ms. Marvel still in 2021? I don't know. How do you see this?
Honestly, I kind of don't think we're going to get Ms. Marvel in 2021. And I think it's funny because we have to remember this is our first year where we've got all the Marvel shows. However, there's still continuing Marvel films coming to the theater.
Right.
And we love our end credit scenes. And with Marvel and Kevin Feige, we love our tie-ins. So we saw with Loki that, okay, you're setting up for some, several films, but we've got Spider-Man coming out close to the holidays. And I don't know. Maybe there's a tie-in from Hawkeye. From Black Widow, we had Valentina. God, the name. It's
Ellen?
so long.
You mean Elaine?
DeFontaine. Yeah, Elaine. On the end credit scene, so she was a tie-in from Falcon, and now she's tying into the movie, and now she's tying into Hawkeye because, spoiler alert, there was the picture at the end. Isn't he cute? We need to go get him. So things are tying in. So I think, honestly, the tie-in has to do with the films. I think that's why they're announcing it. And it's because there's going to be a tie-in with Spider-Man somehow. But I think that's odd. And because it's so odd and it's getting crowded, the year is coming to a close. We're starting to see back-to-school stuff and Target and stuff. Halloween's going to be next. Then Thanksgiving. The holidays are going to creep up on us. And I think the holidays are looking very joyful because I get Book of Boba Fett and I get Hawkeye. I'm so excited.
Or here's something none of us want to think about. Does them releasing this in November mean they're going to bump Book of Boba Fett into 2022.
Oh.
I mean, I just don't know how they release episodes on the same day if they've already said
That's weird.
that their premium shows are going to all release on Wednesdays. So it's going to be interesting.
And I'm already buffering at 12:01. I'm already like having to refresh. Right? And refreshing. So I don't want to have to deal with my Marvel crew and my Star Wars crew. Everyone's typing and refreshing at the same time because I'm a midnight girl. I watch it right away.
Like, we live in the LA area. So that means when the show comes out on Wednesday, that means for us in LA, we're staying up till midnight to watch it drop at midnight. And now we're going to have to stay up till 2 a.m. watching 2 shows back to back.
I'm already napping in the middle of the day like a 5-year-old.
I don't know. Anyway, question is for you guys. What do you think about this announcement of a release date for Hawkeye? How will it affect the Book of Boba Fett? How will it affect Ms. Marvel? Are one of these going to jump to 2022? Might they move earlier? Are they going to release 2 different shows on the same day? Lots of interesting questions here. Question is for you guys. How do you feel about this? Jump on down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.